time economy and a money economy. The pandemic has made some things particularly clear about how time and money are distributed in our society, so that people in low-paid jobs have often been the ones to lose their jobs during the pandemic, although some low-paid jobs are essential jobs and they've continued. So where women were already disproportionately poor, the pandemic has created further poverty. Where women were time poor before, juggling paid work and lots of work in the home, the pandemic has made it clear how much more work women have had to do with everything taking place in the home during lockdowns and restrictions, and with school and childcare sometimes being closed. So the pressure on the time and money economy during the pandemic places particular pressure on women's capacity for political activism outside of the home, because there's only 24 hours in a day, even for somebody who's allegedly good at multitasking. Only so much is possible and choices have to be made. The big picture answer is that we need to address inequality against women, which means addressing economic inequality, educational inequality, ending violence against women, including in the home and the family. That's the big picture answer. The small and medium-sized picture, I think there's plenty more that can be done. Are women being recruited? Are women being invited? Is women's participation being enabled and supported when women come in? Are we always looking for what women have to contribute, or are we always being critical about what women can't offer? So I think there are plenty of small and medium strategies, but we need to not lose sight of the fact that the bigger picture is what we should be aiming toward by those smaller strategies. It's easy to forget that there is a bigger picture and not to be attempting to move in the direction of an equal world, because really an equal world is a world in which we'd have women always participating in these decisions, remaining engaged with these decisions, and therefore we'd have better outcomes. Because really, if you think your talent pool for dealing with any issue is only half of the population, you ought to be a little bit worried about your perspective on that. This world really needs women's participation in order to address the really vital, really important issues of our time and the whole future. There's never been a more important time to be politically engaged. The climate crisis is the biggest challenge that humanity has ever faced together. So I just want to be clear that we need women to address those issues. And I hope that any woman who's listening to this will consider what she can bring to resolving these issues and moving us in the direction that we need to go. How can we contribute to solutions to the really challenging things that humanity is facing right now?